Hi there, welcome back to Coach's Corner. This week, we're talking about my favorite parts of the NCAA tournament as well as the most challenging parts of the NCAA tournament. Well, let me start with my favorite parts. The big dance. We don't have enough time in this Coach's Corner to go through my favorite parts, but just a few. When you're sitting there, and for us it's on Selection Monday, and your name comes across that screen and you watch the players' reaction. Even though I've gone through it 20 times, it never gets old seeing the players have that anticipation and have them cheer when their name comes across the screen with ESPN, and they start to think about who is that opponent and what's our journey. It's just a really fun time. There's something about it, really is madness. March Madness is maddening and totally fun all at the same time. And there's this, challenging piece of the NCAA tournament in which it might be a totally different style of play, or it might be a matchup that you've never seen, and you really only have 48 hours to turn around that scouting report, at least in the first and second rounds. Whereas usually you're preparing for weeks, and then it comes up gradually. You have to learn that team, do your homework, get the scouting report ready, prep your team, all within a very intense short period of time. There's not a lot of sleeping going on for college coaches in those first couple of weeks of the NCAA tournament. The other challenging part is just that the players, and for us as a quarter school, we're going through final exams. So we're trying to give our players the best chance to be academically successful at one of the most challenging institutions in the country, as well as helping them peak to play at their highest levels in that intense period of time for the NCAA tournament. So that's a really challenging balance as a coach, but one that I wouldn't trade for anything. It's a tremendous honor. It never gets old, and it's just a really, really fun time of year. Madness is maddening, but it's also incredibly fun, almost euphoric. Thanks so much for joining us for this week's version of Coach's Corner.